Look, that's kind of the elephant in the room. Is this probably should have been like a 9-0 win, an 8-0 win. It should have been more than 4 runs. The Phillies did strand a lot of guys on bases tonight.
The final number.
They did not take advantage of situations. Now, this stat is going to blow your doors off, and this is courtesy of Baseball Paul Boyer on Twitter. The Phillies have equaled their 2023 total ground into double plays with the bases loaded already. 3. That's how many they had last year. The Phillies grounded into double plays twice tonight with 1 out and the bases loaded.
Yikes.
Come on.
Yikes.
Like 3 ground into double plays in what? Is that 7 games now? Guys. It's not like something you can just easily fix, but like
no.
That's gotta stop. You can't. You have to take it. You have to get a ball in the outfield. Somebody's got to get a ball in the out. It's not going to be Johan Rojas. We'll talk about him in a second. But he did do that tonight. That's really bad. 2 double play bases loaded situations.
Yay.
If you're playing a better team, you probably aren't getting a win tonight. They should have had a lot more versus Patrick Corbin. They let him hang around. That's kind of unfortunate. It sucks to complain after a win, but like if you're playing the Braves or the Dodgers or the Cubs or the Diamondbacks or any of these teams and you leave as many men on base tonight as they did, you're probably not going to be talking about a win.
No. I mean, okay, here's one thing. We saw Alec Bohm, Bryson Stott, Nick Castellanos get off the schneid a little bit. They were combined 1 hit and 28 at-bats. In their last total 28 at-bats together, they got a little bit off of the slump. But I remember the top of the 8th, they said the stat that the Phillies at the time were 3 for 9 with runners in scoring position. And as we saw, not only are leaving runners stranded, stop, as you mentioned, with the double plays. It's like that. That's what makes it even worse because you actually are setting yourselves up in a nice way. You've got 2 guys on base or 3 guys on base at a time, and you're the inning's ending. And then what makes it worse, Jamie? Not only are we seeing batters struggle, what is going on with the base running? There's been some really odd plays at time, and
well, tonight was Bryce that was unacceptable.
Right, one time. It's Yoro. You're like, oh, he's got to be better than that. You see it again. We saw Bryce do a really bananas thing today, and it was kind of like, huh?
I don't know what Bryce was doing.
I don't know.
I guess he thought they weren't paying attention to him, and he might be able to get home. But like, hey, and Bryce knows this. Like, we'd take the out between first and second, and not sacrifice the guy on third.
Right.
Like that was just.
There was a moment dumb. I know Bryson Stott got caught at one point too, where he was like in between earlier in the game, like 3rd inning. Bryce definitely had it happen. Just some, overall, you look at this game and exactly as you mentioned, it's a 4-0 shutout win against the Nats against Patrick Corbin, and it should have and could have, and we would all like that it actually ended up being a lot more than that.